All right, hey guys, today we are going to learn how to make our ePortfolios here in Haiku. And this will allow you to display all of the work that you have done throughout the year and just tell the story of how your school year has gone and what you have done. You'll be able to use many different medium in order to express this. So I am in Haiku and I am going to go up here to my ePortfolio. And I've played around with this before, but if you have never used the ePortfolio, it's going to ask you if you want to create a new portfolio. And of course you do, so you're just going to accept that and you will be brought to this page. And if you see over here on the left, it allows you to add different pages, and over here on the right, it allows you to add different content to those pages. Here you could manage your page, and right now it is not published, which means that no one besides yourself can see it, but once you are ready to publish all of these things, you just click this button or this button over here and it will allow you to do so. So if you look over here on the left, this is what we are going to play around with first. So right here I have my first page, and if I wanted to add another page, I just click on here. It gives me the automatic title of new page, but you could obviously change it how you want. And it could just be a completely separate page that goes down here, or it could be part of a sub page of your other one, and that kind of makes it as a part of that first page. So if it's really associated with the page that you're working on, that is what you would want to pick. But if you're just doing different subjects, which I will be doing, you're going to want to have it here. Now, when you make your page, if you look over here, you can edit the name. So what you're going to do is you are going to want to write down your different classes. So my first one that I'm going to pick is going to be reading and writing. And if I just save that right there, it is now called reading and writing. And if I wanted to change, if I didn't like something, let's say I just like this thingy right here, and oh yeah, that's good, I could just change it again and change it to whatever I want, and you will see that it also changes right here. And I decided one more time that this is reading and writing class, and I want the proper and right there. Okay, so you can see I have reading and writing right here. And if you go over here, you can add content to this reading and writing. First, what we're going to do though is I'm going to add another page. So once again, I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to add a page, and this time this is going to be called math. And since this is a completely separate subject from reading and writing, I do not want it as the subpage of reading and writing. I want it as a completely separate page. So it's math, and right here, and it will load, and you have reading and writing and math right there, two completely separate pages, although because we haven't edited them yet, they look exactly the same. And you can do this for all of your classes. So if you just keep on adding pages, you could assemble it however you want. And now if you go over here, you could click on this little add content block, and this allows you to add different content to your page. You could add text, you could add any of your Google Docs, web links, different files from on your computer. You could add pictures from on your computer, which we'll do. Audio, if you have MP3s for some reason on your computer and you wanted to upload those, you can do that. Same thing with video. Or the simpler way, if you have videos on YouTube, you can just embed them to right there. And you can also embed different sites that are already on the internet. So if you put a video onto Vimeo, or you want to share some of your Digo stuff, you can do that as well. And it will show up as an embedded link, which allows you to see everything right there, so you don't have to click through the link to go to a separate page. And there's also this mini sites, which I have actually not played around with, but we might want to look at that in the future. But for the purposes of this very introductory video, I am not going to be including that or the embedding into this. So I am going to, in my reading and writing, let's say I want to put an essay in there. Now, most of your essays are going to be on Google Docs. So if you want to do that, you just click here to Google Docs, and it allows you to create a completely new one if you wanted to do that. If you had something on your computer, you could upload it from there. Or because Haiku and your Google Drive are connected, it will allow you to search within those existing Google Docs. So that's what I'm going to do right here. And this year, I was really proud of my essay, persuading students to love their homework, and that it was a great invention. In fact, the greatest invention of all time. So that is what I'm going to do. And what's going to happen here is this is going to embed onto the page. It's not just going to be a link where they could download or it opens up in a separate window. They can actually read it on this page. So I'm going to click here because that's what I want. And next, and it should put this up on the page right here. And it's taking a little while. There we go. And you can see it is embedded onto this page. So I have my reading and writing right here, homework 5-paragraph essay, and I have the entire essay right there. Now, what you could also do, and you're going to want to do this a lot, is if someone is looking at your ePortfolio, that is the main purpose for others to see what you have been working on this year, and they just saw this assignment, they wouldn't really have much of a clue what's going on. So that's where it comes in useful to add the content block of just plain text. And if you add a block title, let's say I have my persuasive essay. And in this assignment, we had to persuade someone of something. I chose to try to persuade others that homework was the greatest invention of all time. Okay, so this will give a little bit of context when you are putting your essay right there. So I'm just going to press save, and I have the instructions right up here. You can see the little arrows there. If for some reason I wanted this to go on top, I could just move it right there and it automatically changes it like that. It's really simple, but that would be kind of a silly thing to do in this situation. So I'm just going to put this right back up there, and it immediately does that. Now you can also, I kind of have this one column thing right here, but if you wanted to, you can go to up here to manage page, and you can go to page layout. If you wanted to even columns, you can have different blocks over here and different blocks over here. And so if I wanted to move this over here, I can have it like that. And in this situation, it looks a little weird. So I'm just going to put it back here, and I am going to go back to my page layout, and I'm going to keep it in one column like that. Now, if I say I didn't like a page, I just don't want it to be there. I'm sick of this reading and writing page. If you were to go to manage page, all you have to do is delete the page, and it will go away, and it will be like it was never there. Okay, but I don't want to do that because I've been working on this. Also, if you wanted to move the pages around, say I wanted to prioritize math over reading and writing and put it on the top, I just click this, and I just drag it like that and apply, and it will load, and now you can see math is on top, and that'll be the first thing that people see right there. I'm going to click back on math. Now, in addition to having your different documents right there, you can also add a host of other content, such as YouTube. So say I wanted to put a video of YouTube onto this website, and I have my lovely Sombrero Pizzeria commercial that I am just very proud of, and I want all of those people to see it and understand what we were doing in class. I just go here and I copy that URL like I just did. I probably shouldn't have explained that while I was going. Sorry about that. So copy the URL and then go back over here and paste the URL. And if for some reason you don't want to embed it, if you just want a simple link, you could click this right here. But I really do like having that embedded video right in there. So I'm going to click embedded, and I just realized I made a mistake. This is going to show up in reading and writing. Let's see if we could switch it. Yeah, so made a little mistake here. So you can see that it is embedded, and if we wanted to watch it, we could, and just write from the page.
Uh-oh, Godzilla's attacking and buildings are being destroyed.
Okay, but you could watch that on your own. Now, I made a mistake here. Let's see if we could just drag this over to a different page. That's not going to work. Let's see here. I want to move it. There we go. And I don't know if this is going to work. Let's try copying. No, we're just going to have to do this again. So this is a good lesson in how to delete content as well. So I'm going to delete this. I want to delete that block of YouTube. It's going to go away. I'm going to go back to math. And also my math is published. I don't want that published. Yes. Okay, so now I can see it. And I'm going to add the content block like I just did right there. And I'm going to copy that URL. And I am going to paste it right there. And embedded. And Sombrero Pizzeria. Yep, I spell sombrero. There we go. Okay, pizzeria. And it gives you the opportunity to describe it a little. This is a commercial we made for our pizzeria in math class. Okay, pizzeria. Did I spell pizzeria? There we go. Right, whoops. Okay, now I'm just going to save it. And it will be right there. And if you want to add some text to that, you can. And you could also, if you want to upload an image, let's say you could do a slideshow. I'm just going to have all the images on one page, and I'm going to click next. Oh, whoops, I got to name it first. And I have my stock market photo. And I just go here to choose files. And my photo is going to be in different spots, but mine is on my desktop. And I'm going to open that. And I'm going to upload it. And again, I could describe, this is you probably want to do this a bit more thoroughly, but this is a project we worked on in math. And just go down here. And there it is right there. It's the picture. We have a video. If you wanted to add anything else, any other pictures or documents that you have, you could scan some work that you did. There's just limitless numbers of things that you can do with this. And I hope this was a good introduction for how you can arrange your ePortfolio here on Haiku. So thanks. Bye.